Yo, what's up, guys? Real quick, while I got some time on me, it's like after 4 p.m. and I'm like in the mood to talk about something. And lately, I kind of been in the mood to talk about school. I don't know what it is. I think because I'm getting nostalgic about when I had graduated and stuff. And plus, today, actually, I've been seeing like a lot of family of the people I used to go to school with. They've been posting them graduate, and a lot of the, obviously younger generations are graduating right now. So I've been seeing school stuff and I've been in the mood of school, and it kind of brought me back to a thought that I had about trends that's been going on in school. This is one of my favorite hoodies. I used to wear this in high school a lot. So I'm really in the mood right now. One of those trends that's been going on in high school or school period is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI that is so easily accessible, and it is something that has been taking over schools. ChatGPT has been and is taking over schools. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I was in high school, I caught ChatGPT. I caught ChatGPT. What the hell? And for the last 2 years of my high school, I caught ChatGPT, and I ain't gonna lie. It's really taking over because I used to be an honor roll student when I was in middle school. Like when I was in 5th grade, I had a 3.66 GPA. When I was in 7th grade, I had a 3.71 GPA. So I was good with school. But when I was in high school, I started slacking. And I ain't gonna lie, I started to kind of use AI for a little bit. Like I got lazy with school. So I know that ChatGPT is a heavy trend that's been going on with high school, young adults, high school, and college. And I can only imagine how bad it is with the younger generation. The younger kids, like when I was in middle school, when I was in elementary school, we didn't have ChatGPT. We had laptops and stuff, but we had to use Google. And even then, teachers were on our ass for using Google. Like sometimes I would go on Google just to see how to spell a word, and they'll be honest. Yo, Gary, get off Google. I'm like, damn, you know? So I can only imagine how bad school is right now with ChatGPT. Kids, people are not learning anything. People are just going to an AI, going on a browser, go to Google, go to Chrome, go to Bing, whatever search browser you want to use, typing in ChatGPT, typing in AI services. Nigga, AI is even on every social media. AI was on Snapchat. My friend was even using Snapchat AI to Google stuff, and she'll give me the answers. AI is in Instagram, and now Google has a page. So you know how you have images, videos, news, shopping? Now there's a separate page for AI, so you could just directly speak to AI like it's its own server thing. Anyway, yeah, I remember my friend was using Snapchat AI, and that shit was efficient as hell. So, like I said, I got lazy with high school, so I could connect to both sides of the stories. I grew up with fat TVs. My TV from 2012. I know life before this. Like I remember life before COVID. I remember life before these new societal norms. I hate this new ageism shit that's going on in the world right now. It's terrible. I feel bad for the fact that the youth gotta grow up in this. Like our parents did not grow up with AI. They don't have that. Our parents, depending on your age, whoever's watching this, the audience. But your parents didn't grow up with this. Your grandparents, like they were in school. We were too. We just caught AI in recent years. We just caught ChatGPT in recent years. So it's scary. A lot of people is not getting a proper education because people are just answering questions just to get the work done and move on. They're not learning the curriculum. They're not meditating on the curriculum. They're not studying the curriculum, even though school is full of shit. So I don't I don't blame y'all if y'all don't, yeah, because like I said, I was lazy in school. Now I went to school in a hoodie, no bonnet. I had my dreads out, but I went to school because my school lost its strictness over the years. But the one thing that certain deans cared about was the bonnet, not wearing the bonnet. Like y'all let the kids cuss in the hallway, sag their pants, cuss and fight, but the bonnet was the limit. Whatever. Anyway, I went in school with my hoodie like this. I had this and I had my school hoodie, my jeans or pants, my sweatpants, and then my Jordans. And I used to just get through. I never had earpods. Either there'll be half the days I'll use AI, and the other half of the days I'll actually doing the schoolwork. Plus, when we had quizzes, teachers was like, you can't go on your laptops during for quizzes. So you just gotta just do the work and learn the curriculum to complete that quiz. Even smart kids was using AI. I had a smart kid next to me. My dude was using AI sometimes. He was giving me the stuff. We would paraphrase AI. Because the teachers know our work. The teachers know when we're authentically answering the questions versus if we're copying off something. So they know, like, Gary, I know if it's you. I know if it's something else. So I'm like, damn, you know? So yeah, we caught ChatGPT. We know AI, but it's been taking over schools. A lot of kids ain't getting a proper education. It's gonna get to a point when AI is like Ultron, and Ultron's gonna take over schools. There's gonna be no more teachers. There's gonna be no more teacher jobs. Just like how they're trying to get this new ageism. I hate Elon Musk. I already made a video about Elon Musk last year, December. But they're gonna get to a point where robots take over everything. AI, this new ageism shit, is the Antichrist. It gets you away from nature. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into that. But I want to talk more about the damage that it's doing on the education. I remember seeing videos in recent months, recent years, of these like independent journalists. They will make these memes and these jokes, and they will approach these young teenagers in like in New York or random crazy ass states. You know how New York is. New York is a fucking experimental state. Sometimes I think New York is like the Truman Show. They just put bots in there and they experiment to see what they're gonna do. That shit not real. That's not a real location. New York is not real. Everything there is upside down, is backwards. That shit tough. That's tough. But anyway, I remember, yeah, people will go up to these younger audiences and then they will talk to them and ask them like basic questions that you know about in school, like who are the founding fathers of the United States, who was on the $20 bill, who's the first president of the United States, when was World War II, name me 3 continents on planet Earth, name me a country, what is a country, like stuff like that, and they can't get it. Now, I don't know if those kids use ChatGPT, but what I mean is that no one's learning anything anymore. The education is off the rails. And I'm not even gonna be mad. School teaches bullshit, so I understand if people don't care about school, but to not know none, that's crazy. Like, I caught school before AI. I remember school before this. Google, YouTube, like, I remember, like I said, I was an honor roll student. I was working hard in school. I had a 3.666 GPA, 3.711 GPA. I had a 3.6 in 5th grade. I had a 3.7 in 7th grade. And, you know, unfortunately, I had to be class of this decade, so I'm a part of this shit, so I know of everything. But AI started in 2022. I caught AI. I caught ChatGPT. It's taking over schools. No one's getting an authentic education anymore. People are just here just to hear. Like, imagine if you go to college and you're trying to become a lawyer, but you're not authentically learning how to become a lawyer or a doctor. You're asking ChatGPT to get these questions right so your professor could say, yeah, you good. What? How you gonna operate on somebody and you can't do shit? That's terrible. So what is our country coming to? Man, oh my God, I hate this new ageism life. This decade is terrible. Like, the 2010s was perfectly balanced. The 2010s was the perfect modern day. I don't care what nobody gotta say. It was the perfect technology. Video games were fun. Music was fun. People were lit. Dressing was lit. Times was lit. Music, movies, everything. Now, it's just trash. It's like a crumbled piece of paper and you're trying to uncrumble it. It's your cheeks. So, yeah. I know how bad this new ageism shit is with the ChatGPT, man. Kids ain't learning nothing. I know it's giving teachers a hard time. Kids be fighting now. Schools is shit. For me to be so close to this time is sad. I don't like this, man. I feel bad for the youth that they gotta grow up in this. So, in short response, what do I mean in this whole video? What am I saying? ChatGPT is taking over the kids, the youth. ChatGPT is just answering the questions. No one's learning the curriculum. It's messing with the teachers. It's messing with the students. Schools is not what it used to be. What's just going on? Like, nothing makes sense anymore. I think that's just all I wanted to say. That's crazy how some AI network that is so easily accessible from Google is just there. And I think recently, I've been like recent days, I think Monday, was it Monday? I think recently I've been hearing people say that ChatGPT has been down for a little bit. I don't know what's going on, but people were losing their minds with that. People lose their minds with everything. But imagine if schools banned ChatGPT. Like, they have the full right to. I feel like they should. And I feel like they might. I feel like by 2026 or 2027, that's probably why it was down on Monday. They might ban it because it's literally taking over the kids. No one's learning anything authentically. Like, the generation is doomed, is done. That's tough. These Gen Alpha kids, the next 10 years, Like what's really about to be going down? That's tough. Like I feel like a unk. I feel like a unk right now. Just holy shit. What my nieces and nephews going through. Holy shit. That's messed up. But for real, I hope that it don't get too deep, because this new ages and shit can get really deep. This could go into 50 different videos. I don't like the shit that Elon Musk been pushing, and Bill Gates, the billionaires, the government, all this new ageism shit with antichrist technology is bad. So yeah, that's 10 minutes. I gotta go eventually, so let me end this video, and I'm gonna come back with some more school shit in the soon coming days. CT out.